Hey. Number 28, which is on page 320. Number 28. So number 28 was negative 4x minus 4 is less than or equal to negative 6. So what should we do? Sounds great.
That's your kind of doing that.
I wish I could.
Emotional damage!
I like that.
What?
Where'd you learn that? You
All
watch
over. Yeah, I like Stephen He a lot. He's hilarious. Hilarious.
I know I have professional Asian.
Yeah. I like his when Asian is a difficulty on video games, which is where that quote comes from, of course. It's hilarious. So we were adding 4 to both sides. Sounds like a great idea. Oh, look, that's the new update has a new icon thing. That's useful. Plus 4. Whabap. Now what?
We granted negative 4x is less than or equal to negative 2.
And then what?
Divide negative 4 with 6. And then we flip the sign.
Flip the inequality, yes. Because we divided by negative, true. So we end up with?
1/2. Negative.
Positive. Because a negative divided by a negative is a positive. Now what? We graph it. Okay. So, where is it going to live?
I'm going to live at the 1/2.
We'll live at x equals 1/2. So, what does this line? What does the line look like?
Gotta be straight.
Straight up and down, because x is always equal to 1/2. Actually, it's greater than or equal to 1/2. Which direction are we going to shade on?
Right.
Yeah, because it's a positive side. Yes.
I did it like a number line graph.
So you're almost right.
Me too, that's what I did.
What other questions do you have from this homework assignment?
Number 26.
Number 26.
Wait, we're not going to do the study guide today?
We are.
Then, how we're not going to have a test on today?
Because you're going to do the practice test as homework, and we'll go over it. Are you crying at me right now? Are you crying?
No, we're not doing the test. Wait, no. Yeah.
So, what are we going to do?
Going to subtract 1 and 6.
Now what?
Divide -5.
And then flip the inequality.
Yep. So what's the graph going to look like?
It's going to go over to -2/3. Wait a second. But when we subtracted 1, it became 2. And we subtracted 1 from 3.
Does that ruler like block you from drawing or beyond that?
No.
Then how do you draw so straight line?
It is spatially sensitive. Like I can still draw up here, but if I'm down here, down close to it,
That's what I meant. Like, will it block you from kind of?
yeah, kind of. What else is it going to look like?
It's going to be a straight line.
Vertical or horizontal? It's going to be dash or solid?
Dash. Do you have to put the negatives on the graph, or can you just put the numbers?
What do you mean?
Like when you're putting, like labeling the notches on the graph, do you have to put negative?
Yes.
Is there anything we specifically need to know for the test? Because I'm not going to be
We're gonna look at the study guide today, and I'm also going to assign the. I will make sure you have access to the key for the practice test.
What if I don't do it? I'm just kidding. But is there something like specific, like you're gonna take off points for something that we may do?
Not sure what you're asking.
There's sometimes where like I don't know, we use a shortcut.
We use a shortcut.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Well, like, is there anything that you're gonna especially take off points for?
Not any different than normal. Every problem will always be worth multiple points. That's always true. And the points are usually associated with the numbers, with the steps. So the more steps you show, the more likely you do well. Because you may get most of the steps right and make one mistake. If you make one mistake at the end, it's just -1 out of like a 5-point, 10-point problem. You can almost look at the way I grade things, you can almost look at each individual problem as like a mini quiz within a test.
Yeah.
Kind of.
What if you do the whole problem right, but you get the answer wrong?
It'd be -1 probably because you made a mistake at the end. Probably a calculator error. Probably. I mean, it depends on what it is. But okay, so let's look at some practice stuff today.
I have a question.
Okay, ask it.
Did you determine which side is shaded by the slope?
No, by the inequality. So, like, what number you want to look at?
Number 12. Like, I got the first part of the problem right, but it's shaded on the wrong side.
Okay, let's take a look at it. Y is greater than or equal to 3x minus 1. So it's already set up in slope-intercept, so we don't have to do anything there. All right, so we excuse me, start at -1, and then we count up 3 over 1, up 3 over 1. It's going to be a solid line, right? Okay. Then we need to know where to shade. So where we know how to know where to shade, we're looking at the inequality. What is that? What is that? Say this out loud.
Greater than or equal to.
Greater than or equal to. So are we going to shade on the top or the bottom, or it's above or below the line? If it's greater than, you think. Above the line. So we'd shade this side. Because it's above the line. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Good. Good question. Okay, let's look at some study guide problems. Do some practice. All right, let's give y'all some practice ones and let you do them, and we'll look at them together. Okay. These are going to be study probs. Solve and graph. Number one.
Is this section? Is there really multiple problems in this section, or is this just one section?
There are going to be multiple problems that have those instructions.
But the one is just one problem.
Yes. 6 plus h is less than 1. And then number 2 is going to be -5 is less than a plus 2. Ready, go. So, there it is. Okay, let's do a couple more. Same instructions.
Hey, you did it right.
Good job.
Okay.
3 is going to be 1/3 x is greater than 6. And number 4 is going to be -55 is less than or equal to -5w. Go. Okay. There you go. Good.
We got it wrong if you did a vertical graph when it was supposed to be a graph was
Like a two-dimensional graph.
or like when it's supposed to be a two-dimensional graph and the other graph, you got it wrong.
If it was supposed to be a two-dimensional graph, it would be obvious because there was a place for it. And so, yes, I would count it wrong if you did a one-dimensional graph instead of a two-dimensional graph. Now, if for some reason you did a two-dimensional graph instead of a one-dimensional graph, I would not count it wrong because it wouldn't really technically be wrong. Okay, any questions on those? Okay, let's do another couple. Number 3.
Same instructions.
Same instructions.
When did you 5?
Sure. 5.
Is it 8?
You're an 8. 4 plus 5b is greater than 34. And then number 6 is going to be t over 3 minus 6 is greater than negative 4. Ready, go. I don't know why the screen is freaking out, but yeah, there you go. That's a negative 4. Okay. There you go.
Never mind. I did it right. I am so shocked I did that right.
So shocked.
I got the second one right, but I first one right.
Okay.
I did it wrong.
Good. Did you add 4?
Yes, I added 4. And I negative 9b.
I almost did the same thing, actually.
I did too. I actually almost did. I was about to put 38, and I was like, wait a minute, you subtracted. I was like, oh.
Okay.
I did it the second one wrong.
Let's do a couple more. Do 3 more. M minus 3 is less than 6. And M plus 2 is greater than 4.
Wait, why'd you say and?
Because it's a compound inequality. Then number 8 is going to be negative 4 is less than 2t minus 6 is less than 8. And then number 9.
Wait, how does this work again?
Magic. How do you think it works?
I have no idea.
Stop it. How do you think it works?
I really don't know.
Stop it. Think.
I don't know.
Make a guess.
I don't know.
Make a guess. What do you think you might do? Like on this one.
Well, I don't know.
What would be step 1? Tell me, step 1. Guess.
I don't know.
I didn't ask you to know. Didn't ask you to know. What do you guess? What do you think?
Well, how do you get the two sides together and stuff?
What do you think you do first? Step 1.
Do what's in the middle?
Okay, what do you mean?
In the middle of the two.
Give me something really specific. Like you're saying, like, what you do parentheses first. Well, no, duh. What do you do with them? You're not saying parentheses, but that's something that some people would say at some point. What do you think you deal with first on this problem?
Distribute negative 4?
Where's the parentheses that you're distributing into? We're not going to distribute. That's a good guess. Good job. It's not right.
No, I have no idea.
What's our goal, buddy? What's our goal? What's our goal always on an equation or inequality?
Solve it.
What does that mean? I need something more specific even than that. Like if I told you to solve this, what would you do? What is your goal to solve it? What do you mean?
I don't know what you mean by goal.
It's okay. What do you think solve that green problem? What is your goal? What are you trying to do?
To find the answer.
Okay, what does that mean?
To find the answer.
How do you know you're there? How do you know you're finished?
Because equals.
Because equals. How do you know you're finished? This is finished, right? The green one's solved now. How do I know I'm done?
Because there's no more steps.
Why? Let me.
I don't know.
Yes, you do. You're just being obtuse, which is okay. You're not doing it on purpose. Am I finished with this problem?
No.
How do you know?
Because it doesn't equal anything.
Because what doesn't there? We're getting closer to good use. What doesn't equal anything?
The problem. 4x or x.
X is not by itself, right?
Yeah.
So our goal is to get X by itself, right?
Yeah.
Now, back to this problem.
Well, how do you do
Stop
that?
it. I know. Let me talk you through it. What is your goal on this problem? Same as the green one. Stop it. What is your goal on this problem?
T by itself.
To get T by itself. That's right. That's my goal. So what am I going to get rid of?
2.
Sounds great. How is that 2 attached to the T?
Multiply.
So how would I get rid of it?
By dividing.
By dividing all the sides by 2. There's 3 sides now instead of just 2. If this was 2t minus 6 equals 8, which one would you want to get rid of first? Which one would be easiest?
6.
The 6. So why don't you do the same idea here?
So t minus.
How would we get rid of the minus 6?
By dividing it by 2. Oh, shoot. By adding it.
By adding it.
To all sides.
Yeah. Plus 6, plus 6, plus 6. Ready to go. Give it your best shot. This is where we're studying. This is because we got to try things. You're doing great. Great questions. Keep going. Do something else. Except I'm going to write number 9 real quick. Number 9 is 3x plus 2 is less than or equal to 11 or 5x.
Oh, I also don't know what number 7 is. Like, how?
Yes, you do.
What?
Yes, you do. If I want to get m by itself over here, what am I going to do?
But wait. But what does the and mean? Like,
Means they both have to be true in the end for you to shade there.
So they're both gonna say m equals the same thing.
It's gonna be m is something and then m is something else. Not equals, but yes.
So that one.
And then you got to test them.
So with and you plug in the numbers.
How do you
Like
test
we
it?
did last time.
Yes.
And then with the or.
You still plug in the numbers.
And then if they work.
If either one of them is true, then the whole thing it gets shaded.
Okay, so if.
How do you test the numbers?
You got to solve them first, and then check them on the number line.
Or.
Those answers.
No way.
Yes way.
I got it right.
So.
I want to point that out. I got it right.
Okay, good.
Oh, shoot.
Shoot.
I multiplied. That's what I did.
Okay.
Are there any questions on those?
Nope.
Oh, it's already 11:03. It's hard to 5 and you don't watch the clock.
It's not time to put up yet, Goober.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, only like 2 to 12 minutes.
Any questions on those?
Nope.
Okay, let's do another couple.
You said that last time.
Yeah, we continue to do couples and couple of threes and
Because this whole thing.
etc.
The whole unit is just inequalities, right?
Yep, it is. Whole unit is just inequalities. What is the next unit? Something cool? Quadratics, maybe? Oh, systems. Cool, fun. I just finished a unit on systems in Algebra 2, but their systems are a lot uglier than y'all's will be. I wonder if we don't learn about matrices in here, do we? Probably not. Substitute. Oh, yeah, we take it all one at a time.
It's very satisfying to like get in your right position.
I think we just do substitution elimination. Yep.
It's very satisfying.
Yep. That's what we do. I always feel like Algebra 1 goes by so slow. But it doesn't really. It's good. It's goot. Okay. So, here, what is this? Example 10? Yes, example 10. Example 10. is going to be the absolute value of 3D minus 1 is less than or equal to 8. And example number 11 is going to be the absolute value of 2t plus 6 all over 2 is greater than 10. Ready, set, go.
Wait, do you still graph them? So you have to graph them.
Excuse me. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
okay.
Is that what we sound like?
Sometimes, yeah. There you go.
Was I right?
And there you went. What questions do y'all have on those?
No.
You got them right, and you know why you got them right? Why are you putting up? It's not time to put up yet. You got to write down your homework. What?
Do the practice test.
That's true. That is your homework.
Whenever it's divided by 2, you just flip the sign, just the inequality.
What?
For 11.
Mm-hmm.
Normally on the other one you would distribute, you would divide all by negative. Instead, you just.
Well, you could have, on the other one, you could have, which I did it as an intermediate step, or I skipped a step.
Okay.
You could have divided by -1 instead, which is how I did it, instead of distributing it.
I mean, instead of dividing on that one, you just flip the. Wait, no.
So this one, on this one, it's 2t plus 6 over 2 times negative, right, is less than 10. So you could divide by -1 again. Those cancel. Yep. You could, if you distribute it would distribute on everything. So it'd be negative 2t minus 6 over -2. Yep, if you did it that way. But you can do. I wouldn't do it that way, but you sure can. There's nothing wrong with it. Not really.
I'm only gonna write the intermediate stuff. I tried once.
Yeah, that's fine. Homework. Page 327. Omit numbers 3, numbers 3,
No, no.
22, and 26. Other than that, you do all of them. Any questions? Did you get that down, or else are you going to forget and do them all?
It's 32226.
Or are you going to remember that
Yeah.
in a couple days?
Even if I don't, it wouldn't hurt me.
Maybe.
Are those ones that we didn't go over?
No. They're types of word problems that I wouldn't put on the test. But I might put a problem like number 11 on the test.
Are we gonna have?
And I certainly might put a problem like 15 or 16 on the test.
Okay.
We will go over the practice test on Thursday. I will record that lesson for person or persons who are not here.
Who?
Person or persons. You won't be here, for one.
I'll never come back. Just know that.
It's possible, but not likely.
Never!